wonder if that's her husband that she put in the seat. She probably never buried him. She just had him cleaned up and put him in the car seat. Alright, so mother's at her doctor appointment and I did some shopping. And I got some interesting things to point out here. And how the hell this is working, I don't know. Must be nice, but I think that guy in the van's dead. I'm not really 100% sure. He's head slumped over. He's probably sleeping, but I don't know. He never moved the whole time I'm here. I slammed my door like 50,000 times and never woke him up. So I don't know. He may not be alive. So, but whatever. So, anyways, went to the hardware. Somewhere under that crap is my new cable for the rake, and there was somebody running around. Well, not running around. He was literally parked right in front of me, with expired tags. And if I remember correctly, those tags went all the way back to 2009. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are you? I mean, he's from North Dakota. He's got North Dakota plates. I'm like, how the hell are you driving around in either fucking state with expired tags? Now, where we live at, cops here are lazy fucks. They don't give a shit about anything. I think you could literally murder somebody and you'd get away with it cleanly. Just saying. So, but then I came over to the hospital. Okay, dropped mother off. Sitting here, pondering if this guy's still alive or not. And I fucking look around. There's other motherfuckers running around with expired fucking tags. And then you got a plate, a North Dakota plate, on the front. This is where the people that work. This is where the people park that work. I'm pretty sure this is where they park. So, some of them anyway. But that looks like a 2024, or it could be a 2025, who the fuck knows. GMC, I don't know what the hell that is. Denali Blazer, but it's the long wheel base version. I don't know what the back of the plate looks like, but the front plate is a plate from 2001. So how the fuck do you put a 2001 plate on a brand new vehicle? That's not legal. I'm mind blown by this fucking shit. And then you got, this looks like a fire chief, or he's a volunteer firefighter or whatever, because if you work for the fire department, you get special plates. His expired back in 2012, which looks like it's the same year as the pickup. There's this little mini Blazer looking guy. Again, North Dakota plates. Looks like that expired in 2012 as well. Like, I only looked at like maybe 4 of these plates. And this car next to me, that car, and all the cars further down the line, they all have current tags, like I do. I have 2024 tags, and I don't know when I'm supposed to get new tags, because I don't know if they changed things or what. Because it seems like every few months, my grandma was always getting new tags all the time. Here comes an old granny getting in her car. Hey, at least you got up-to-date tags, like I do. I'm breaking zero fucking laws over here, and they look at every fucking buddy else, and they got tags that are years expired. I'm like, how are you getting away with this fucking shit? This is fucking mind-blowing. I'm blown away by this. This is impressive. I understand that the cops around here don't give a fuck. That's the problem. Somebody needs to buy that granny a fucking coffee, because she fucking deserves it. I would say give her a beer, but She don't look like a drinker. But I'm sure she'll drink the coffee or tea, whatever old grannies like. I don't know. I'm not at that stage yet, so I'm not an old person, so I don't know what old people like. But it's just mind blowing that you can run around with fucking expired tags on a plate that's probably older than me, and the cops don't bust your balls. Now, I think there's ways around it, like you can get temporary tags and stuff, you know, but that's just illegal. I don't care. Like if you get a brand new vehicle, why do you even have? You don't even have to put plates on it. Like if it's a brand new vehicle, you just took ownership of it. They give you a temporary sticker in the back window to show the cops, hey, I just bought this vehicle. Like, I had to do the same thing when I bought this Tahoe. I had to put the sticker in the window to show the cops, hey, yes, my vehicle doesn't have any plates, but that's because I had just bought it. And I haven't had the time to, you know. But that only lasts for like maybe 30 days, 60 days, something like that. That only lasts a little while. But I don't have to worry about it because I got brand new plates and current stickers. Like, I mean, I don't know what Canada has to do for plates. Like, I understand you guys have plates, but I don't know if you have to put little stickers on them like we do. But I don't know if they changed these stickers now or what. I would have to look at mine, I guess. Oh, the guy left. Well, I guess he ain't dead after all. Alright, well. He's leaving. Nope, he's just gonna park somewhere else. Okay, whatever. So, but yeah, it's fucking mind-blowing that I don't know. And then, that, like I said, the guy at the hardware, he had stickers from 2009, and that was on the back. That was on the back. These are all on the front, but that's still illegal. Because I'm pretty sure that Minnesota and North Dakota are both the same, where we are required to have plates on the front. Some states you don't have to. That's not required. It's only on the rear. I kind of wish we had that, where we only had to have the plates on the rear and not the front, but it is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. So, most people are leaving. But I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't know how they're getting away with it. You know, unless you have like I said, a temporary sticker, but you're supposed to put that in your front windshield. That's where I had to put mine. I don't see any stickers in the front windshield saying, hey, my vehicle's not, like actually legal. Like, this is just a temporary legal thing to do. So I don't know. But to put a 2001 plate on which looks like a 2024 Denali is fucking mind-blowing. I can understand if it was a brand spanking new vehicle, but then you don't need plates of any kind. You would have the sticker. Or you just don't drive the fucking thing until you get the plates. That's what I'm so freaking mind-blown about. Like, I'm just mind-blown by this. And I thought, oh, it's just a guy at the hardware, no big deal. There's one guy running around. Okay, you're always going to have some people like that just don't give a shit about anything. We got a guy in town that's doing the exact same fucking thing. He's got a pickup truck with North Dakota plates. And he's been living in my town, which is in Minnesota, for quite a few years now. And he's never put Minnesota plates on it. So how that's legal, I don't know. Because if you are a legal citizen of the state of Minnesota, you are required to have Minnesota plates on your vehicle. Not North Dakota, because you're not living in North Dakota anymore. So, unless he's doing something illegal there where he's living in Minnesota, but yet he's saying that he's living in North Dakota, I don't know if you could actually get away with that, you know. So I don't know. I'm just freaking mind blown by how this shit happens. You know, I'm just fucking mind blown. And this is just the fucking the bottom layer of the fucking cake of the crap I've been hearing the last few days. I don't know. I think I was out doing shit in my backyard. Heard a bunch of people freaking yelling on the west side of town, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And apparently the cops showed up, but I didn't see that. But the guy that used to live next to me, right next to me, he no longer lives there. He moved further into like a mile more towards the west side of town, because they were in the process of actually losing that house because they fucked it up, and I don't know, it's a ridiculous drama shit I don't really care about. But so they were going to lose that house, so somehow they managed to come up with $15,000 to go buy that greenhouse, which is like a pile of fucking piss now. Absolutely no respect for the house. I mean, even the people that owned it before them didn't show it much respect, but this is a whole new level. You know, like, they are literally trying to burn this house down. They are. So, but apparently the owner, which is actually, his nickname is One-Legged, and in his name, I'm not going to use his name, but he's the one-legged person, because he lost half of his leg. I don't remember in what, if an accident or, I don't remember. So, but he's missing half of his leg, so he has to be in a wheelchair or a scooter or whatever. He has a fake leg, but that can only get you so far. So, but apparently him and another girl, which is actually the girl that works at the local grocery store here in this town where my bank is at, she was telling me all kinds of fucking shit, how them two were going back and forth at each other. She claims that the guy was not watering and feeding the dogs that he owns. He has 3 dogs, and apparently they weren't being fed. So she happened to just be driving around and saw that and decided to get out of her car and I guess tried to give him water or something, or some food or whatever. I don't really know, but then he went off, yada yada, calling her a bunch of names, like a cunt and whatever else. And then he actually called the cops and told the cops to get her off of his property, but she claims that she was never on his property. She was on the side of the road, which is legal. You can be on the side of the road as long as you're not on the guy's property, or you can stand there all fucking day if you want. It creeped the person out, but it's, you know, it's legal. It's a public road, so as long as you're not blocking traffic, which there's very limited traffic on that road, but you still can't block the road. So I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But the cops have been called over to his place so many times, and just this past summer, you know, it's ridiculous. And the cops don't want to fucking do anything more. They can only do so much by, by the fucking book. Well, your fucking book is empty, my friend. Sometimes I wonder if the cops here even know the laws. You know, sometimes I wonder if they even get sworn in, you know, to being a deputy or a sheriff or any type of a law enforcement. You have to be sworn in, and I don't even know if they do it here. It really makes me wonder. Of course, I've never seen it, but I still question it. You know, because the cops around here don't want to do any more than they have to, and that's why it's getting so everybody's so set up with them. It's no wonder why people could just do whatever the fuck they want. People are around here running around with expired fucking plates. I can see why you can get away with it, because the cops, in all reality, aren't going to give a shit. And that's the problem with these small communities, is that everybody knows each other. So it's not like you're going to go pull over your best friend and be like, hey, bud, your fucking plates are years expired, and I'm going to have to give you a ticket for that. But yet you're my best friend. Like, I suppose that's how they feel, you know? Like, they don't want to pull over their best friend and give them a ticket. Well, your best friend should not be a moron, you know? Because if you have expired plates, that could just go up against the owner of the vehicle. You know, then you just have another charge thrown on fucking top of you. Why make it easier for these fucking cops to slam you with more tickets and fines and yada yada yada? Like, you know, that's why, you know, I wear my seatbelt. I don't have expired plates. I make sure all my lights and stuff are working, because you know what? I am not going to give a cop the satisfaction of pulling me over and claiming that I'm doing something wrong when I know that I'm not. You know, because the cops have to have a valid reason to pull you over, and if they can't find one, then they can't pull you over. But I think the cops would still pull you over, you know. And by the way, there's a new law now. Well, there's actually quite a few new laws in the state of Minnesota, which some I'm not really too familiar with. I don't know what they do. But the one that I am totally okay with, I totally agree with this one, is that when an officer does pull you over, it doesn't matter if you're a sheriff, if you are a police officer, or, you know, a deputy, any type of law enforcement agency now has to tell you when they come up to your window. Well, what they used to do is when they would pull you over and they'd come up to your window, they would say, do you know why you've been pulled over? They can't do that anymore. They have to actually tell you why you're being pulled over. I totally agree with that, because sometimes, you know, they won't tell you. All they do is sit there and ask for your fucking driver's license and proof of insurance. They want all my fucking proof, but yet they won't give me their proof. You know, this is why people, they're always like, well, I want to see that radar detector. I want to see, you know, the speed I was going. You know, but the cops will never show that to you. You know. Yeah, that's another thing they should be doing. They should be, when a person is requesting something from you, you should get it. Take a picture of it with your cell phone at least and show it to us, you know. You have a cell phone. You know. So, but where the officers have to actually tell you now that, you know, hey, you're being pulled over for this reason. Broken taillight, speeding, whatever, you know, same old crap, right? They have to actually tell you that. They can't just say, well, do you know why you're being pulled over? If I fucking knew, then I'd tell you, and I wouldn't now, you stupid prick. That's why that irritates me so fucking much. You know, because some people know and some people don't know. And the cops have to try to play, you know, like dumb or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, it's stupid. So, this woman's smoking a cigarette, how lovely. But, yeah. So, I'm actually okay with that. I think that's actually very reasonable. I think that was actually probably just one of the best laws to be freaking made. You know? So, now if we could only just get more laws freaking changed. And then apparently, I don't know how accurate this is, but this is the one that kind of pisses me off, and I don't have much proof as of right now, because it's new information to me, so I have to process it and try to find more information on it. But apparently, somebody in Minneapolis, I think it was here in Minnesota, I'm guessing down by Minneapolis there, somebody got threatened and they called the cops, whatever, you know, the normal stuff, but something happened along the way there I don't know, some kind of a threatening. I don't know exactly. But apparently they were able to, the Supreme Court for the state of Minnesota, because you have a Supreme Court for Minnesota, and then you have the state, same thing, but for in the state version, or I don't know, the whole country. But apparently the ones for Minnesota, the Supreme Court, somehow they were able to change a law now, how it didn't get passed through Congress and everything else, that you can no longer threaten people, or I don't know, it's stupid. Well, maybe it wasn't threatening. I think it was, I don't know, I'm trying to remember now. But I mean, threatening people is not a good thing, but I think, no, what it was, okay, it was defending yourself, I think it was. So basically, if you're being threatened by somebody and you have to react to it, or you challenge them on, I guess, or whatever, you can go to jail now too, even though you're not the one that freaking started it. So I kind of disagree with that. I think we should have a right to defend ourselves, and so basically, yeah, if you defend yourself, then you go to jail too. Freaking hands going numb, but I think it's ridiculous. So there, stay there. Freaking hands numb. But I think it's ridiculous. If somebody came up to me and fucking threatened, well, I'm not just gonna walk away. I'm not gonna walk away like a pussy. You want to duke it out, let's fucking duke it out. I've called people out on it for fucking years and nobody ever wants to do it, so. But I don't know. But apparently, if you've been threatened and you decide that you want to, challenge them, well, then you get arrested too, which is bullshit, because we are defending ourselves. That's our Second Amendment right, is to protect ourselves at all costs. So, but a lot of people are saying too, how the Minnesota Supreme Court can even pass that law, I don't know, because it has to get approved by Congress, or people that are more powerful than them, which would be your top bitches. So, but a lot of people saying that that's just going to get laughed right out of court, because it is our Second Amendment right to protect ourselves. If we felt threatened and we had to neutralize the threat or whatever, we don't even have that right. See, that's another thing too. Minnesota has the most fucked up law in the country. This is why I wouldn't mind moving to North Dakota or moving to Texas, because Texas and North Dakota have the same law, where what the hell, I don't know what the hell they call it. It was kind of a cool name, but basically what it is, you guys can look it up too. North Dakota, and like I said, North Dakota and Texas have the same law, where is if somebody's breaking into your home, and well, if they break into your house, you have every legal right to shoot them, because what it is basically you're defending your castle. That's what it's looked at as. Your home is your castle. So Minnesota doesn't have that. What Minnesota has, because this is the fucking queer state in the world, is, and again, it has a name, but it's queer. Basically what it is if somebody's breaking into your home and you call 911, they are going to tell you. It doesn't matter if you're armed or not, if you have your own weapons or not. The first thing that they're going to do is they're going to say, get out of the house. Jump out of a window, do whatever. They want you far, far away from the danger as humanly possible. I don't believe in that. I believe in standing your ground, protecting your castle. Even your land is your castle. So if I'm out mowing my lawn and you coming over and you're fucking weighing a knife at me and we're standing in my front yard, I have every right to blow your brains out. You know, well, that's fucking funny as all shit. The fucking girl's got a skeleton in her car and it's like waving out the window. Why aren't you just full of fucking energy and fun, hey? Look at this fucking shit. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. I don't know if it showed up on camera, but she's got a skeleton in the passenger seat and it's like waving out the window. Well, it's not out the window, but it's like that. Some people have the best fucking, just, I don't know. That's fucking hilarious right there. We need more people like that in this world. But we're losing a lot of those kind of people. But yeah, so basically, but well, I mean, you can still, like, for the state of Minnesota, like, if you had no way out besides shooting your way through it all, like, you can do it, but I think you can get charged for it, but the chances of being charged for it are very, very slim. Like it's never ever happened. Nobody's ever been charged for protecting their own property and protecting their own lives, because it's the Second Amendment right. You have every legal right to protect yourselves, and I see it the way Texas and North Dakota see it. My land is my castle, and I will protect it at all costs. If that means I have to spill blood, I have to spill blood then, you know. That's just the way it's gonna fucking be. I don't care. So, but Minnesota's been known to have some, I mean, don't get me wrong, North Dakota's got some ridiculous laws too. But, you know, it's just at the end of the day, it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't think that law will get passed. Well, I mean, apparently Congress or the Supreme Court for Minnesota, they already passed it. Like they're doing it. But people are saying that they can't just do whatever the hell they want. It's got to get approved by, you know, a higher power, which would be Congress. So, but I don't know. Fucking joke. People are, especially the government and stuff like that, they're thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want, and there's never no, you know, they don't ever get punished for their crimes. I wonder if that's her husband that she put in the seat. She probably never buried him. She just had him cleaned up and put him in the car seat. That's fucking hilarious. I like that. But I don't know. So, did you enjoy that cigarette? That's what I thought. So I don't know, but it is what it is, I guess, at this point. So, but anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and you guys leave your opinion. Don't forget your husband now. Alright, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess I have a good day and stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.